Hello, welcome to Remotable. We are going to be talking about structuring your workday today. I am going to go over 3 questions with you ladies. How do you structure your workday? What was the best advice you received on structuring your workday? And what have you found works best for you? So, I will go with Tala. How do you structure your workday?
Fortunately, with our job, we actually have this awesome platform that helps us along. It's definitely helped myself get organized and figure out what exactly I need to do for my day. I love it. It tells us how many emails we have to send, how many calls we have to make, other things we need to do. I like to do some LinkedIn things on there. So as far as like my work day goes, I definitely prioritize getting all of that finished. And then there's now a task bar that I list things that I would like to get done. And so I refer to that, like what to do for today and stuff. And then just in my own brain or that I've written down, there's also like other goals, you know, for work that I'd like to work on, let's say research, or just adding some more leads, or adding different types of leads. So that's kind of like third down on my list for my work day. I mean, before all this, I would just do my general list, which I still do anyways, but this keeps it like, okay, this is priority when it comes to work. And then as far as advice, I'm just setting up a space where it feels like, okay, this is where you work, this is where you're going to get a lot of things done. As you can see, I'm here in my home office, so whenever I'm in this space, I feel like, okay, motivated, ready to go, this is where I'm getting all my stuff done today. And so I know that applies to a lot of kids now that are virtually learning. So if they even have just a little corner set up in their bedroom that's like specific to getting their schoolwork done, and everything, just like how you would a home office, like, okay, this is specific to where I'm getting my work stuff done. Now, mind you, sometimes I will gravitate to the couch or the bed because I'm working from a laptop. But for the most part, I do generally stay in my office because I feel like it makes me more productive and stuff. So I feel like having this designated office space helps me work best. I can see my list on the platform that we use. I've got my old-fashioned handy-dandy notepad as well that I like to look up and refer to. And then, of course, my good old calendar for 2020. I refer to that as well a lot.
Awesome.
Like carrying this around in my purse. So, yeah, that's what works for me.
Perfect. Beautiful. And Kella, for you, how do you structure your workday?
And guys, we talked from the very beginning. Well,
okay, well, let's start from the moment I open my eyes. I live for the call. That's not a lie. Okay, so my workday usually starts really early. So I get up around 5 a.m. So oftentimes I start working around 5:30 or 6 a.m. And the easiest way to start working, I like to get my daily contacts out of the way. So I actually send off all the emails that I need to send as soon as I get up and start working in the morning. And I've actually found that oftentimes that's a better time to send them. You'll get a better open reply rate because apparently there are a lot of other people awake in the world too. I don't know why, but so I like to knock out all my emails and then calls in the morning, and then in the afternoon, that's when I spend time doing administrative stuff, doing research on leads and more personal development and any other tasks that I need to knock out. And the best advice I've ever gotten for structuring my workday is and I kind of touched on this in the first video, is to make a list of everything that needs to be done in the day, and then pick out the things that can be done in 5 to 10 minutes, and then just do those immediately. Just focus on them, do them, get them out of the way, and then you kind of create an avalanche or snowball effect of success for yourself. What have I found that works best? So again, I touched on this in the last video too, so it's just a repeat, but I pull out a list of 5 things in each of my categories, and you can make the categories whatever they need to be for you. Obviously, work is going to be one of them. For me, I have a personal category for personal development. And then because I just moved into a new home, I also have a home category for things that need to be done in the house. So every day I cut out a list of 5 things to do in each of those categories. And again, I start with the things that can be done in 5 minutes the very first thing in the morning, and I do those. And then I just cross everything out as I go throughout the rest of my day.
I like what both of you said. Tala, I am completely opposite of, I can't have like a set space. I've never been a desk type unless I'm at a library. I still have my own little corner there. But for me to like structure my workday, I kind of need the vibe. So I need like a good jazz playlist or coffee shop music to get started. For some reason, I just need that little background noise, or for me, like the day's kind of not set. And I start the day with like a podcast, kind of gets me settled into what's going on in the world, how I could relate with some of our clients, and just go over some of the emails. I do love our software to help us. I think it's helped so much in productivity. And then going off of that, the best advice I ever got was to break the day into different sections. So kind of like working in different sections where I'm going to finish this, and then I'll take Paco out for like a walk, or I'm going to not move on to something else until I get this done. And I've been told a lot to like do the most important tasks first. I don't know if I really agree too much with that, because I think timing of the day has a lot to do with our work. So I do agree with East Coast, Central Coast clients. They do wake up earlier in the morning, so you need to be in contact with them early on, because if you wait till the afternoon, it's kind of too late to get work done with them. So I just kind of think really knowing kind of the area that you're in, your leads and your clients, goes along with your vibe and day. And then once you get everything done, maybe you have more administrative stuff, and that's kind of when I start to head out to the coffee shops and kind of a more relaxed environment to just be able to get that vibe done with the last couple items I need for work. I like how we all have a different take on it all.
Yeah, there's no wrong answer. Whatever works for you, you know?
Yeah.
And it's such an individual thing, you know, you have to find what works for you. So you can try a number of different techniques, but at the end of the day, it's about what keeps you most productive.
I agree, because I've seen you guys go about one way, and then I'll try it, and then kind of just see what ends up working for me with different tasks and techniques.
Yes.
Well, any closing remarks?
Stay safe and healthy out there.
Found it. All right, ladies. Well, thanks for sharing today how you structure your workday. And if anybody else has any tips or tricks for us, feel free to drop that in our comments.